Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars. Welcome to another PlayStation review. Today's review is for summer sports games. Now, I was looking through the sale on the PlayStation Store the other day and I was looking for something that was going to be quite easy to pick up and play. A little bit of fun, a little bit of retro, nice and chilled. And I saw this in the sale and I think it was certainly less than £5 from what I remember. And I thought I would pick this up and give it a go. Now, this is a throwback to the Summer Olympic or sports games that we used to play many years ago. I grew up on the finger bursting arcade games back in the day where you bashed the buttons until your fingers bled. And also I remember playing things like Daley Thompson's Decathlon and all that kind of stuff back in the day. Again, finger and thumb busting games that were really addictive to play and actually quite a lot of fun to play on your own or with friends. So that's what I was essentially looking for with this game. And is that what you're going to get if you purchase this game? Pretty much, yes. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. This game is basic on just about every single level. There's no flashy graphics. There's no flashy voice acting. There's no flashy anything. It's bare bones, basic stuff. But it's a pretty good party game that you'll be able to pick up and play with family members, friends, people coming over for a barbecue. You can pop this on and have a go at it and it'll bring back some memories for everybody. And there's a little bit of fun to be had with it, but just genuinely don't be expecting anything special with this one. So what kind of modes do you get in this game? Well, you get 3 modes basically. You get a practice mode, which gives you the option to practice all the events, and there's 12 events in total, which I'll talk about briefly each of them. There is a competition event, and there's like 5 different levels of the competition, starting right down at the basic. I think it's a wood event or something they call it, and then it goes up to like an iron event, so on and so forth until you get right up to the gold event. I think it probably will be. So you compete through the 12 events up against AI competitors, and the winner at the end of all 12 events who's amassed the most amount of points will win that event and then unlock the consequent next one, so to speak. It's pretty good. I mean, as you can imagine, it starts off pretty simple. The people you're competing against are nothing special in regards to the AI competitors, and you'll kind of sail through the first couple of competitions that you're taking part in. The practice event is exactly what it says on the tin, but there's also a multiplayer event, so you can actually play this multiplayer. Now, I'll be honest, guys, I don't generally play a lot of multiplayer, and I haven't tested the multiplayer. I'm not even sure if there's anybody out there that will play this, so I wouldn't get this rubbing your hands thinking you're going to have a great multiplayer experience, because I seriously doubt that you will. So the 12 events, what can you expect from the 12 events in this game then? Well, you've got a Javelin. You've got a Javelin event, which is fairly simple. It's bashing the button to get speed, then you press a button to get the angle, and then kind of just let go and see how it goes. It's pretty easy to figure out. The hammer throw, a little bit different. You press the button, then it's left one, right one for speed, and then you've got to press the button at the right time to release the hammer. Again, not too bad. Fairly simple to pick up. Same with the shot put, very similar in regards to the Javelin. Archery, I probably enjoyed the archery one of the most. It was pretty interesting, the archery. You got to consider like the wind, the direction of the wind and things like that, and then you will kind of figure that one out, but it is quite nicely done, that one. And then you've got like quite a few of the track ones. So you've got 100 meters, which is exactly what you think it is. It's just bashing a button. 400 meters hurdles, which is a bit of a pain in the backside to pick up initially, because you got to kind of save your energy, and then you've also got to jump over the hurdles as well, so you got to time it so that you're going to have more energy than the other competitors. Then you've got a 400 meter race, and again you've got to save your energy with that one as well. 4 times 100 meters, which is the one you're seeing right now. And that is exactly like the sprint one. The only difference is you've got to hand over the baton every 100 meters. Long jump, pretty easy to pick up. High jump, not too bad, fairly easy to pick up. A little bit odd how they've set that one out, but it's still fairly easy to learn. And then we get the two that I thought were probably the most difficult to pick up, the pole vault and the weightlifting. But you do kind of get there eventually. You kind of figure out what buttons you want you to press and when, and all that kind of stuff. And there's a little bit of tactics involved with some of these events, because you've got to kind of choose the height, like for example the pole vault or the high jump, and even the weightlifter. You got to choose the height for the pole vault and the high jump before you do the jump, and the weight for the weightlifting before you do the weight. So you've got to kind of outwit your opponent, sort of thing. And those are the 12 events, really. There's nothing major. There's nothing special. There's some events there. There's some events missing. I mean, there's no swimming, all that kind of stuff, you know. I mean, but it's a very basic game. It's kind of going off the old school type track and field games that we all used to play in the arcades and things like that. It's really trying to deliver a really old school, basic, fun arcade summer event type game. So if this is the sort of thing that you're looking for, guys, something that's dead easy to pick up and play, you wanted to play with a family, with the kids, you'll have a few laughs, a few rows probably, and it'll certainly put a smile on most people's face, and it certainly won't break the bank if you pick it up right now. I think even full price, I think it's less than £10. I might be wrong, it might even be less than that or even more than that, but I certainly paid less than £5 for it in the sale right now in the PlayStation Store. So if you're looking for a really fun game to play with a family over the bank holiday that's going to be coming up in a few days in the UK, certainly, you could do far worse than this if you're looking for a fun, chilled out party game to play with the whole family. Yes, it's bare bones. Yes, it's basic. Yes, the jingly arcadey music does get on your nerves. But other than that, it's a fairly fun and innocent game to play. There's nothing special about it. It doesn't look great, but there's a little bit of fun to be had with this one. So I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. So I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with more content on the channel very soon.